Welcome back. When it comes to getting information, a new survey reveals Americans across the political spectrum are deeply concerned about misinformation.
Yeah, that's right. And many say they're encountering even more of it than they did last year. The survey also reveals that a significant impact AI is having on the spread of misinformation. And here with more is Jason Alderman, Managing Director of Smart News. Thanks for being
Welcome.
here.
Well, thank you, Mackenzie and Jason, for having me to talk about this very important topic.
Certainly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we know that November 4th is a big election day in several states. Can you talk about how this survey reveals about people's feelings regarding all of the information out there right now?
Mackenzie, you're absolutely right. This might be the biggest off-year election we've had in at least a decade, and the eyes of the world are upon America, these states and cities that are having these elections. The bad news is we are awash in misinformation, and Americans are really worried. Smart News conducted a survey, and we found that 92% of Americans are worried that misinformation will impact this election next month. And this is a bipartisan issue, which really surprised us. 95% of Democrats are worried about misinformation impacting the election. 92% of Republicans are worried, and even 88% of independents think that misinformation could have a negative impact on this election.
Wow, those are high numbers
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
are.
Maybe you could talk about, AI. It's a big talking point right now. It's a hot button. How does AI fit into this? Are there concerns about how AI is going to impact this election?
Jason, you hit the nail on the head with AI. I mean, just think about it. In the last year, how much AI has impacted our daily lives. Now, the downside of that is, bad actors can take AI and in a matter of seconds create incredibly high quality audio content, video content, pictures, written content. There is a tsunami of AI generated misinformation out there, and Americans know it, and they're really worried. The Smart News survey found that 91% of Americans are concerned about AI created misinformation impacting this election. But get this, only 10% of Americans feel extremely confident in their ability to spot this misinformation created by AI. So we have this huge gulf. 91% of us are terrified of it, and only 10% of us know what it is. And so that just shows you how concerned everyone is about AI and misinformation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess the big question is, how can Americans tell fact from fiction when they're searching for that information?
Well, I like to think of it is to remember your facts, your FACTs. It's just a way to help think about it through. And the F stands for fake experts. Who's selling you this information and why are they trying to do it? And just because somebody has thousands of followers online does not make them an expert. The A stands for anger. Is the content that you're seeing designed to get your blood boiling? That's not good. C stands for conspiracy theory. If this plays into a conspiracy theory, then that's probably a huge red flag. And the last is the T for trust. Stick with trusted news sources.
Yeah, certainly. Well, where can people go for news and information that they know they can trust?
Well, the good news is your viewers are already doing that. They're already watching the station that is trusted, that is filled with facts. You can also go to Smart News. We've got hundreds of different publishers from across the country and across the political spectrum in one app.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
great to have.
And this conversation has been so interesting and fascinating, and I'm sure our audience is going to want to learn more information. Where's the best place for them to go?
You can go to smartnews.com or go to your favorite app store. Smart News is completely free. You can download it there.
That's great.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Mackenzie, Jason, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely for sure.
I just feel like our shows should be themed AI warnings.
I know.
Because that's what we do all
We
the
talk about
time.
that
They're
every
scary.
single day almost.
Yeah.
It's sort of eking its way into every facet of our lives, from Hollywood to election to bots that are changing things on social media.
Yes,
and
you're
so
so
there
right.
are so many warnings out there and cautions against it. So that's why you got to watch Good Day NWA, because we're bringing you the up-to-date news on
No
AI.
AI here. If there was, I would look like a supermodel.
You do anyway,
Oh,
of
thank
course.
you, thank
Were you
you.
fishing for that? I'm not sure. It's true anyways.